Hey everyone. So today I'm actually going to be reviewing Teen Titans issue 27. First of all, I just want to say I love this issue. Most people would consider it a filler issue. Fair warning, there's not going to be that many spoilers, but just going to be hitting up some key points in the comic during the issue. So basically the issue, like I said, it's a filler issue. If you decide not to pick it up, you really won't be missing much besides Jin's story. But I love this issue because you get more information on essentially the team members, right? So you get more information on Crush, what she's dealing with. You don't really get much information on Emiko because she already had the spotlight in a previous issue. But you get to see what Jin's background story is. They finally release it, you know what I mean? And you get to see Roundhouse. I think his little mini thingy going on right here in this issue is fantastic with Kid Flash. Anyone that's seen has been keeping up with the issues, you guys know that Kid Flash and Roundhouse are essentially the best friends they're actual friends. I want to say I wouldn't really consider the team members friends. Like Damian treats his team members like team members, but Roundhouse and Kid Flash really do have like that friendship connection. And I can see the other team members developing connections. Like in this story, Crush is dealing with her own anxieties and fears, and how she wants questions to answers and she doesn't even know where to begin, and she just is frustrated. And Emiko or Red Arrow sees that and understands that and goes to her and kind of gives her an outlet. I personally think the questions and everything that she's dealing with, they're hinting at to Lobo in the issue, but I actually think it's because she might have some crush or something on Jin because they shared a moment, and I don't know, I just personally think that. And like I said, this team, the Teen Titans, they're teenagers, they don't really know, or they want answers, but they wouldn't even know where to begin or to whom to even ask, or even how to ask it, you understand? So that's why I really but I really do like the Teen Titans. And like I said, there's the Jin, finally her story finally gets released, how she's thousands of years old, and how she's done a lot of gruesome things, and how she's been carrying all that for thousands of years, and she confines that to Robin, and they also share a little moment there. I won't spoil it, but it's a really nice moment. Like I said, this is a filler issue in my opinion, but it's all leading up to the Deathstroke, since he got released out of Arkham prison, and we'll see how that turns out. But I recommend picking this up, guys, just because of the Roundhouse and the Kid Flash thing that they had here. So this is kind of where I'm dealing with a little bit of spoilers or just the key points. Essentially, Roundhouse invites Kid Flash over to his house for dinner with his mom, and Roundhouse is super nervous, and he's like really nervous and telling Kid Flash what to do and what to say, and Kid Flash is just telling him to chill. What's the big issue? And it's like, and Roundhouse confides in Kid Flash, basically telling him that, look, in the end of the day, I've never had a friend over. I've always been a hugger. He's never really had friends that wanted to come over, and I really, Roundhouse at the end of the day is dealing with a lot of shit. Everyone in the team is dealing with their own stuff, you understand? And Damian, Jin, Crush, Emiko, Kid Flash, and Roundhouse. Honestly, I feel like Roundhouse doesn't get the attention he deserves, man, because it's like, he's always laughing, he's always smiling, and in the end of the day, people just see him as the jokester. But I feel like that's just his defense barrier or his defense mechanism, and I feel like the only one that really sees that is Kid Flash. And in the end of the day, he tells him, hey, this is the first time I ever have a friend over, and my mom is making a big deal out of it. And yeah, because I've always been a weirdo, I've always been the friendly, smiley type, and you know what, man, that hit me because I relate. I relate, and it's just it's a really nice issue. And in the end of the day, Roundhouse and Kid Flash, after they leave Roundhouse's home, he confides in Kid Flash about what finally happened to his sister and how he feels that what happened was his fault. And in the end of the day, you know, Roundhouse tells him something that really like hit me, you know, was basically Roundhouse saying, you know, why am I the one with powers? Why am I the one that's in this kick-ass team and, you know, making the news and everything like that? And why is my sister not here? You know what I mean? And I was expecting like a big superhero speech, you know, like something like what Superman would give, or, you know, or something like that, like when you need a friend or something and the other friend hears you out and you try to give the advice. But in the end of the day, Kid Flash literally just gave him a hug and he just said, I don't know, man, I don't know. And that really got me. I feel like that's really like what friendship is. What I really like about this new Teen Titans, you know, without Raven and Beast Boy, is just the fact that they're teenagers dealing with things, and you can see them slowly but surely coming together. You understand? Like, Damian will always be a hard ass. You know, he will never admit, you know, who his friend is and who his team member is. But in the end of the day, like, you can slowly start seeing that connection with Emiko and Crush and Jin and Robin, even though some kind of teenage, you know, whatever, and you know, Kid Flash and Roundhouse. And honestly, I love this issue. Like I said, if I had to rate it, I would rate it maybe a 7.7 out of 10. But that's just because it's a filler issue. But the things that they tackle are very real. And yeah, guys. Anyways, this is all gonna be leading up to the Deathstroke arc, which is supposedly a really big arc. So I'm really excited. Like I said, I think Glass and Shang are doing fantastic work with this team. You know, giving them new perspective and just new ways of kind of what it means to be a hero, and not only just a hero, a teenage hero. You understand? So I'm just really enjoying it, and I'm glad I picked this up. And like I said, honestly, if you guys can't tell, Roundhouse is literally my favorite character in this, and like the relationship that Roundhouse has with Kid Flash is just bromance to the max. I love that. So anyways, guys, hopefully you guys enjoy. Let me know if you guys want me to review anything. I picked up a couple of comic books this past week. I'm planning on maybe reviewing, but let me know what you guys think in the comment section, or if you guys will be picking this issue up, or if you like the new Teen Titans or you don't. So anyways, guys, enjoy. Thanks.